Episode 34. Returning to the keep to split up their loot, the party ponder where to investigate next. Editing is still a premium on my time. I had hoped to release episodes more frequently. I'm considering a couple of options for this, either making each episode a full session's length or half a session. Currently each episode is about a third of a session, so split each session into three, and then break that down heavily with a lot of heavy editing. So I'm pondering maybe having longer episodes with possibly less heavily edited, just so that I can get some more content out. If you've got an opinion on this, I have created a poll on our Facebook group page, which is linked below in the description on this video. So if you have a preference, please let us know. Gareth, our GM, has written, created and built and released his own game on Steam called Web or Dead. Available to purchase at a great price. Please take a look at the link in the description. We join the party as they divvy up the loot from their latest delve through the hole in the oak.
Let the calculations begin.
Question we got to ask: are we going to give anything to Matt because he was here last?
Yeah, where we obtained the goblet thing.
Yeah,
so he gets a half share. He's not done the bits we got today.
It's now a good time to go for a cigarette. While there's calculating going on. I'm going to go with yes.
Go for it. Just open my Excel spreadsheet called 5 Torches Deep Tax Returns.
So there's 14 characters, right? Okay, so it's 12 characters.
Yeah.
So I'm going to divide it by 11 because of half of the share for Matt. There's 10 characters plus 2 half characters for Matt. So that should be, so you got 3,661 silver. So when you divide that up, then that will be 333 silver. Well, 333 XP per character. It'll be 666 silver per player.
Ooh, too bad.
Not bad at all. Does this include the necklace as well?
Yeah. Wait, what necklace?
Easton has a magic gold and ruby snake necklace worth 2,500 silver.
That was the necklace that was recovered with the sword.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. So that's already been done previously.
So does it include the melted goblet? Because that was the time, the melted chalice.
Yes.
Chalice.
Yeah, that was 1,800 silver.
Okay, so compared to last Return to the Keep, plus 333 XP, plus 666 silver.
333 XP per both your characters and 666 silver total for you as a player.
Okay, so after
Thank you very much.
is about 600 silver each. After paying the bank.
Cool. Cheers, guys. So I was getting confused because I've got in my half-assed log it already says plus 300. I'm getting confused by that.
My guys can afford to sleep.
Aha.
We need to stay longer than we do, don't we? We need to stay a little bit longer for one of Rob's characters to heal up a bit, don't we?
And if he wants his intelligence back.
Yeah.
Where there's no sense, there's no feeling.
Exactly. Might be a bonus, really.
Exactly.
3 days. 4 days.
4 days. So that heals
4 days.
So that will heal
4 days.
Yeah.
You know, you get health points per level as well, don't you? Like it's twice as much every level that you are.
Oh yeah. That's for hit points, but it's not for attributes, though, is it?
Yeah, attributes is always
Attributes, yeah, sorry.
Attributes is 1 per 2 days, or if you spend comfortable, it's 1 per day. Let's say 4 days. That's
so he's level 2 now, so it would only be 2 days.
What, for health?
No, for attribute damage.
No, that's it. It's only 1 per day, or 1 per 2 days. That doesn't.
All right.
If you look at the sheet, the handout for it, it tells you how much ability healing you can do. It's not. That's not depending on level. But if we're hanging around for that amount of time, Fancy's probably going to do a clinic for health point.
Who wants to roll a d8 rumour die?
8.
There's a rumour for a hole in the oak. A water dragon lays in a great submerged cavern atop a hoard of gold.
Mhm.
I know where.
Okay,
Okay.
so we've already. So that's
Nice.
two.
Oh, you already had that one, have you? Oh, you've got a water dragon lays in a great submerged cavern already.
Yeah, but
I just saw it.
it didn't have all the.
Atop a hoard of gold.
Yeah.
Everyone's all about this dragon.
Days would heal his wisdom as well, which makes no difference. It'd definitely be 4 hit points.
You have to start organising these rumours around where they belong or something. Getting confusing.
We're saying 4 nights. 4 nights?
Yeah, that's what I was told.
That's what Rob was saying.
Everyone's blaming somebody else.
No, it's certainly me.
So there's only really that river to investigate now, isn't
How does it work recovering magical items?
Oh god, we've still not actually sorted that out, have we?
it?
Let's just say they get repaired and it costs like 5 times the normal repair cost or something.
Okay. I don't know what the normal repair cost is.
So it's whatever it says in these rules that I haven't really read.
Any normal, non-magical.
I think it's like 10 silver per one, isn't it? Sorry, go ahead.
It's going to cost me 100.
Any normal, non-magical stuff that needs repairing. Fancy can do that with a reforged cantrip.
Yes.
That's done. That's done.
Yeah, it's 1 supply, so it's 10 silver, so it's 50 silver per durability.
People resting in here in the keep?
Yeah, we're staying there for 4 days.
4 days. Okay.
Right. Leveling up. This is something I haven't done in a while.
Leveling up.
Nice.
No, anyway, I've got another 3,000 to get to before Fancy levels up. And Angry, yeah, he's got another 1,000.
Well, yeah, but he's level 3.
Angry's still level 1 because he spat that Wheel of Fortune and lost all his
Oh, yeah.
It's like 40 XP away from getting to level 2. That is just like,
So,
Do we pay living expenses for both characters?
yeah.
yes. So as long as you want both characters to live.
This is fine. Right. Is there some kind of magician or appraiser of any kind in this keep?
Why?
Because
What's
there's
not
an
the
unknown
appraiser?
enchantment attached to this necklace.
Oh, right, yeah. So are which character has that?
Eastlaw.
Okay. He's a zealot. Yeah.
Pete, how did you add the counter attack?
I just wrote it after, in where your weapon is, just after sword or whatever, just wrote counter as well.
Oh, okay.
How does the that thing you can do where you put money so that when you create a new character you can use it for a starting experience? How does
Have
that
you
work?
got a bank sheet?
Yeah.
Yeah, you put it in there, and it's the same as the bank. So
I don't have to list it separately, so it's just whatever's banked if I create a new character.
No, you need it separate.
You have it as what's called trust fund.
Trust fund, that's the word, yeah.
Yeah, so if I no, hang on,
You're not supposed to be able to take money out of that once you've put it in there, I think.
Yeah. So you put money in there. Is there still a 10% charge or not?
Yeah.
yeah. So
it's best to put it in there without having first put it in the bank, ideally.
Yeah, of course.
Right, appraising magic items.
Oh yeah, let's do this.
So you must have a wizard in the party, right? Like a mage or whatever the class is called.
a Seamer, yeah,
Yeah.
brand new.
Oh yeah, you should finally got one. So I think you've had it
Seamer
a
how?
while, and you've had enough time to. Why is the Seamer's class set to warrior?
I don't know.
Just throw me off the scent. Anyway, yeah, I think you can just get it appraised. Basically, it's cursed.
Oh great. He's been wearing it for a while.
Oh, you didn't tell me you put it on. Ooh.
Oh, I did not say.
You can't take it off then. You can't take it off now.
I didn't at any point say he put it on. To be fair,
Yeah, you just did just then.
I just implied it. Yeah.
You said he's been wearing it for a while. You literally just said that.
Shit.
You had the opportunity to not say that as well.
I had the opportunity to not say that.
Yeah, I know. I was being quite forgiving with it. I was like, I'll just tell you it's cursed. You're like, I've been wearing it for ages. It's like, ooh.
The best part is, I think I might not have said that if it wasn't on his Pixel version.
Right.
I love that. No, it's completely my fault. Just thought it funny.
I gotta find it again because I gotta find what it said about it. It's definitely cursed. Because I remember
You
Pete being
always
like,
do
"Oh,
that.
we should give the necklace," because he's been playing so long and he's never had any magic items, and I was like,
No.
I'm pretty sure I tried to give him the blue sword first, but he didn't
I
want
was
it.
like,
Yeah, you did.
It's cursed.
You couldn't reuse it. So is this like is this like one of those curses that's not really a curse? Like he's cursed to live forever
Yeah, it is.
and never die.
It kind of is. I can't find it. It's really annoying. Hang on. Where the fuck is it? Necklace of golden ruby in the form of a snake. Blah blah blah.
Curse of immortality.
Items. Golden ruby snake necklace. The necklace is enchanted with evil magic. If placed Oh yeah. So when you die, you will become a white.
Is that a good thing?
You'll become an evil undead creature, like the one that you fought, York the Defiler. You'll become like him.
Oh,
We'll have to kill you again.
yeah, shit.
Right. Gareth,
That's all right.
did
Just
I
don't
hear
die.
something
Oh.
about clerics can use scrolls now?
Yeah, I kind of got bored of. I decided I was never going to get around to making up my own rules, so that's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna buy some scrolls for fancy then.
Yeah,
So I've got to do the actual spells.
yeah. There's a handout thing for it.
So,
When creating scrolls, you must know the spell. You have to make a check. You can't do it by rite or ritual, whatever you call it.
okay. Right. So he's going to be away from everyone when he makes these scrolls. So he's not going to
You
melt.
basically don't get the negative effects of it. Yeah.
One. Okay. So that was a scroll of Holy Scepter. Scroll of Turn Undead. Scroll of Turn Undead. The second one doesn't work, but I still lose the 50.
So you have to pay for the materials, but you stuff them up. Yeah.
And a scroll. Future. Okay, so one of the scrolls doesn't work. Okay.
Yeah. You can also cast spells that you do not know using a scroll.
But I'm guessing you have to find those.
You have to know the spell to create the scroll.
Yeah.
But you don't have to know the spell to use the scroll.
But you could give the scroll to someone else.
Yeah.
Does it have to be, for example, a cleric spell if you're a cleric? So they couldn't use a mage scroll.
I don't know really. I don't know if there's actually any rules about that I have here. Oh, because I wrote only from the point of mages.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. You have to be of the right thing. So
Yeah. That makes sense.
like you can give the scrolls to other people, but only like other zealots or mages, depending on what it is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what we just talking about. We decided zealots can do scrolls too.
Yep.
Because that's what the ones I've just made.
Gotcha. Right, thanks. It still says just mages in the spell rules.
Yeah, I haven't edited it.
Or how I learned to stop worrying and love mages.
Yeah.
You can't fight in here. This is a war room.
How do you know that reference? You don't know any references to anything. What's going on? What have they done with the rip?
If I know one reference, I'll be damned if I'm ignoring it.
No, that's your one reference. Okay.
Yeah, 1 a year. That's the allotment.
Everyone loves June now, apparently. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's a great film. Did you like it?
Yeah, it was really good.
What's your favourite bit?
What's my favourite bit? I don't know. That's tough. I think I really enjoyed when everything blew up. It was cool. I liked how the bombs like came down and slowed down for the shields, and then sort of worked through them, and then the explosion happened inside the shield, and then the shield collapsed and it kind of blew out, and it was just really nice.
It was sick, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really
badass.
cool. It was cool. The scene where they have to rescue the harvester was pretty cool as well. I liked that. I just really liked how they portrayed all of the ships and all the like spaceships with their weird like curvy shapes that don't really make sense, but they're quite true to the old artwork on the books, and it's just really nice to see everything just sort of brought to life in a pretty faithful way to the books, to be honest.
It was badass.
Yeah.
They actually used the shields, which was nice, but not guns. Don't know why, but
Yeah, because the guns don't work because of the shields. That's the point. So that's why you get all the close combat stuff. Because like if you fire a machine gun, they all bounce off because the shields stop things that are fast. So it's like if you swing a sword into someone too fast, it bounces off. So it's like there's this last minute timing to get it through the shield. It's kind of the trick to it.
oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I need to read the book.
I think several people have asked me that, or I've seen people asking that. I think it's one thing that maybe it could have been explained like slightly more in the film, because I think a lot of people didn't get it.
So it's a nice detail.
It was always going to be very hard to portray, wasn't it?
Do they not show
Yeah.
it having to slow down the strike like in the old film?
Yeah, it does, and they explain it, but they don't like belabor the point. They like it's quite subtle. It's like if you miss that one chance to understand it, then you don't understand it, kind of thing.
Because that's like when what's his name is fighting the Fremen champion.
Yeah, and
whatever, and he can't kill him because he keeps slowing down.
Yeah.
And they think he's toying with him.
Yeah, well, they had that. Is he toying with him? But they didn't explain it's because he's slowing down. But that's I think that's quite difficult to explain. And it's like when everything, like, there's so much you could explain. There's so much in the book, and I think they did a really good job of picking the right things to explain, and not trying to explain everything, but not just completely avoiding it altogether. You know, like, I think they got the balance about right, because it's got to be tough to figure out what to keep and what to not put in. You know.
It makes so much sense.
Is it the full first book then? Is it?
It's the film is the first half of the first book.
Oh, I see.
And
It's like that, is it?
they've got the approval now to make the second half of the book. So they're going to release that in a couple of years.
So why then in what I think was the sci-fi version, this is going to really mess up Morg's long play now as well.
I'm assuming he's going to edit this conversation out.
Just leave it in, the entire thing in.
Just the whole thing in.
Sometimes I leave random conversations in because it just makes it interesting.
All right.
Yeah,
As long
but
as
this
you
is a
take out anything.
spoiler, so
Yeah.
Well, by the time this actually gets onto YouTube, it's probably I've probably got about another 13 weeks of stuff to edit before we get to
Yeah.
this stuff.
As long as you take out anything hugely offensive, I say that's fine.
Oh yeah. Just a huge swath of recordings gone.
Well, no, I'm surprised there's anything left. But, yeah, I don't think I saw the sci-fi. I understand it's the Sci-Fi Channel thing of the first book. That I don't think I ever saw.
TV series.
I saw the Children of June mini-series. That was really cool. I liked that. The budget was really shit on it. Like it looked sketchy, but I think they did a pretty good job considering they didn't seem to have a lot of money.
I'm surprised you've not seen it. But yeah, it seems pretty good. I was lent it by Barry, who it's someone I used to work with.
Yeah. Yeah, I never heard of it until recently. I think when I was looking at people going on about the new film, and they were complaining about the series, and I was like, I didn't even know that existed. Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good.
Which one?
Which one this is?
Is it the one with James McAvoy?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was alright. I watched that a little while back. Is it a problem with it?
Did it have? That was the mini-series of Children of June, though, or because that's what I'm thinking.
So many Junes.
It doesn't matter. Let's just move on. Anyway,
It was.
I think Denny, whatever his name is, Villeneuve wants to do like he ideally wants to do Messiah as well as like the third film, and then I'm like, that's a bit of a weird place to end it, but I guess.
But maybe that's not. Maybe he doesn't want to end it at 3.
No, that's like
it's all about creating a universe these days.
I know. Yeah, I was kind of
films is what you want.
That's the one thing I'm worried about is that like if it's too successful, they're gonna start just cranking out all this shit like from it, you know, and it's just gonna be like,
And they'll start talking about this is canon and this is not canon, and it all gets taken away.
Yeah. They'll get all of like Brian Herbert's
Disney
prequels and stuff, and they'll do all of them, and yeah, I guess sold to Disney. There'll be a cartoon version of it for children or something, and it'll just be like
you can't stop the money.
Exactly. But the film was good. Like, I'm just gonna enjoy that.
Just on a side point, the actual cartoon like series that Disney made of Star Wars, or that Star Wars have made, they're actually really, really good. Much better than a lot of the crap.
Was that the Bad Batch?
Bad Batch is really good, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually quite good.
Mini-series, that's the one.
Right, are we going back to let Rob do his solo mission?
Is that the only thing we're going back for? Or is there something else?
I'm pretty sure there's not much else to investigate in the hole in the lake anymore.
No, probably not. It's probably something we do need to do, though, I think.
Just see if we can get to that water dragon with the huge horde.
Be fine, Rob. Don't let the words water dragon put you off.
So you
Oh,
going
God.
I know it's got the word water. That's the scary part.
Back, are you going back to Hole in the Oak then, are you?
Yeah, I think so.
Like our second home.
I know, I'm so sick of it, to be honest. I'm going to burn it down. What the hell is that? I need to delete everyone and start again. Right. So what's the plan in this joint now? So you're going to come in here, and then are you gonna all go? Are you gonna all walk over to the waterfall? Where are you gonna go to? What's the plan? What's going on?
Does anyone want to make another attempt at this room on the left that we weren't sure was fake?
Yeah,
It's like
it was
The
an
obvious
illusion, wasn't it?
Yeah, the obvious trap.
Yeah, didn't you
The
reach
money was an
into the
illusion.
money with like a
Oh, and
magic
it
band
vanished.
or something, and it just went through it like it wasn't solid?
Okay.
I thought you dismissed it as being bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we've done everything else. I can't see anything else that's obviously, I don't know.
Unless there's any other secret rooms, but
There is that room with no doors that I've just given up on. Everybody told you there was a room that just didn't seem to have a door on the
well,
map.
so you can't get into it.
Yeah.
It's not accessible by pulling the levers.
There's no explanation on, as far as I can see, on any of the neighbouring rooms or in the room itself as to how that there's a secret door that's any way in or anything, and there's no secret doors drawn on the map. So there's basically just this room that doesn't exist. We'll just pretend it doesn't exist.
I figured out we never really knew what all the levers did.
No, there's all the levers. Yeah.
We pulled all those.
Yeah,
I
we
know.
did put them all.
Fancy did, I think, didn't he? Or was it angry? Well,
Angry.
Yep.
He became Link for a while.
Someone got crushed by a boulder for a while. At one point.
oh yeah, good time.
All we're gonna do go like over there and then up that way,
Where's there? And okay. Oh, well, up there. Okay. Yep.
maybe. Don't know. That's my suggestion, but
All the way
That would
east
be-
and all the way north.
Well, we
yeah.
just kind of want to get to this bit, don't we?
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what I'm asking you. What is the best way, in your
So
opinion?
go the long way around. Right to the
Through the cave.
bottom right there.
Okay, we'll go that way if everyone thinks that way's the best way.
We could walk up to the carpet and teleport to the end of the cave.
There is instructions here. Pray for the benediction of Kezek the Blessed may pass the fall and come to the deep shrine.
Oh,
So maybe if we do a little prayer in there first and then go into the water, it might let us through.
who's good at praying?
We may all have to pray or something. It doesn't. I don't know whether one person praying would cover the whole party.
Even the Seamer,
Would that cover the whole?
he's evil, so might not be a good idea.
Well, Fancy's good at praying. Can he pray for blessing for the whole party?
Paul's probably good at praying. Paul's the one who needs to pray.
Yeah. Yeah. So Fancy will pray in this room and try and pray for the blessing of the whole party, sort of thing.
Are you going to go all the way to the east and then all the way north?
Yeah. Via this prayer room, whatever it was. I don't know if you can see where I'm pinging.
1, 2. It's going to take about 50 minutes. Okay, and you do not encounter anything on the way, which is weird. And on my way, pop up. Everyone's spawning over here. Spawning is such an ugly word. There you go. Proceed. Someone want to light up?
Yeah.
This is going to be a hippie drum circle.
Yeah. It's a nice round room for it. It's got good acoustics, I think. It's got good energy.
No, Fancy's going to pray for benediction of Kezek. May he bless us.
You're going to put Fancy in the middle and we'll form a circle around you.
We kind of have.
Who's that in the way? Nearly a circle. It's a bit of a shoddy circle. We're disappointed.
Does his prayer,
Okay, so he does his prayer.
asking for blessing so that we may pass. I guess we try it out by going to the water. Seeing if we can get past the waterfall.
Yes, indeed, we shall see. What's the plan for the waterfall?
Before going up or down, I can't remember now. Going down, isn't it? It's a deep shrine.
The water is running towards the sound of the waterfall, yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be going down. Don't know if Bull's got the sword and he wants to scout ahead.
Scout ahead. Is everyone else coming, are you?
Yeah, hopefully with that prayer, because it says the blessed may pass the fall. So
Oh, okay. All right.
hopefully that means
What is the sword lets me breathe underwater, does it?
Does it let you survive falling over waterfalls?
Well,
No.
hopefully the prayer that we've just done will allow that.
Can I
Unless
can I
there's
try my spear in the water and see how deep it is?
unless there's a secret doorway to the waterfall.
Can I put my spear in the water and see how deep it is, please?
In the middle, cause it's shallow at the edge, it's deeper in the middle. It's hard to find the bottom further in.
Okay.
Is it going quite quickly, the water?
Yeah, reasonably.
If I walk along doing that, can I? Is it like shallow all the way along the edge?
Yeah, it starts to drop off as it gets away from the beach that you're on and gets a bit steeper as it's cutting through the cave, through the rock.
Trusting in the prayer, Angry's going to start moving.
So is he gonna try and swim?
It's
So he
good.
gets to a point, so he gets to about here, and then it starts to be like he can't keep his head above water and touch the ground anymore.
Right, so it's starting to get a bit deep there.
Do you want a bit of rope to hold on to so you don't get swept away?
Yes, good move. Has anyone got rope?
Yeah. I've got a rope with a grappling hook as well.
Stick that in your flesh, and then we'll.
I was thinking more like in the rocks or in the wall than the.
I think, yeah, could you drape it above the water level and just sort of run it along, just along the side of the river? Then we can use it to get back, because we'll have to fight the current to get back. Does that make sense?
Yeah. We could either try and like attach it to the wall, or someone can stay and hold the rope.
Yeah, if you like wedge the grappling hook here, even if you have to hammer it into the wall, then Bull can take it with him, take the other end,
Yeah.
maybe secure it to something.
How long is the rope?
It's 100-foot rope.
100 foot?
100 foot, yeah.
It's like 30
That
meters.
would weigh a ton.
One load.
My goodness.
Is it 100? Is it not 50? Okay.
No, on the sundries you get one of them is just 100 foot of rope.
Oh, yeah, it is 100 foot. My goodness.
Is it not a? Oh yeah, it's 100 foot as one supply.
Yeah.
It's one supply, not load. It doesn't actually say what load it is. Fuck it. It would be pretty bulky, wouldn't it?
I've got the rope and the grappling hook down as 2 load.
Yeah.
You could just drag it behind you.
Oh well, never mind.
Moving
I think I'll do what Rob said, and I'll use the back of my hatchet and beat it into the wall over here.
Well,
Okay. Well, sheepishly come back and decide not to just dive in.
Well, no one's doing anything, so it's just like, let's get on with it.
Okay, so where is Bull even? Oh, there he is. Is he? I can't tell. There's all this stuff in the way. What's Bull doing? Is he going for it?
Yeah. So he can swim underwater.
Yeah.
Where did Angry go? Oh,
There's going to be no light, is there?
No. I think he's going to go carefully and go along the rock.
Yeah, so he can only get to about here, and then he has to, if he keeps walking, he's just going to be like.
He can breathe on the water, he'll be right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just going to walk along the bottom of the riverbed, breathing water, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool. So it gets darker and darker. So I guess how is he finding his way?
Using touch along the wall.
Okay, so he's just like feeling his way along this wall.
And making sure that he's carefully checking what's in front of him. It's probably slow going.
Yeah.
Making sure that the current doesn't push him faster than he wants to go.
Yeah, so it starts to. So you get to about here, and it starts to pick up. You can feel it really pulling you, and I'm trying to imagine what it looks like. It's sort of underwater, and I think it starts to get more shallow here. So your head comes back out, and you can see the waterfall ahead of you.
Oh, okay. All right. Is there a bank or anything?
So it's like as it gets more shallow, it also gets faster. You know what I mean? It's like funneling through and then over a waterfall. So is there a what? Sorry, is there a bank? So there's not exactly a bank. Well, you can't actually see, can you? You can't see the waterfall. Actually, that was all wrong. You can hear the waterfall.
Yeah, so I can hear it getting louder, particularly.
You can tell it's right near you. You can feel the water rushing. You've come back out of the water. So your head's out. The water's pulling you. You can tell the waterfall's very close ahead of you.
So what's the texture of the wall like here? Is it jagged or is it smooth?
Yeah, it's craggy. There's feels like there's handholds and things.
So I feel like I want to hook the rope onto something at this stage.
Okay. Do you have anything? You don't have any pitons or anything that you can use?
I do not. No. I was just hoping for a rock. Right.
Do you need to secure it down there? I mean, it's secured up here. Not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, because what I was planning to do was to have it alongside the river so you can all swim along with it.
Oh, I get you.
So it's about 10 centimeters above the water level. That would be the aim. And pull it sort of taut.
That's 60.
Yeah, so we're right on the limit.
The limit is like about there, isn't it?
Okay.
So it doesn't feel like realistic that there'd be like a way to just tie the rope onto the wall and it would just not fall off again.
Because it would need a kind of vertically pointing rock, like a stalagmite.
Yeah, it's got to have something to tie around, but this is just a like uneven, irregular wall, you know.
Okay.
Like I don't really see how you could get the rope to stay on it. Obviously, the problem I guess as well is it's pitch dark, so you can't
Yeah.
see what you're doing.
I could float a torch down the river to you if you want.
I think it might be a bit useless by then. Doesn't see it coming either. It will just float past. Go over the waterfall and that'll be that. So yeah, what are you gonna do?
Am I in a position where I can pull myself out? Or is it sheer side?
You can start to climb the wall. Like it's got enough hand grips that you could climb it. Like you could get onto it and start working your way along it.
Okay, and I could find somewhere to sit down and rest.
Yeah, so I guess you could find like a little ledge, like
In
so
the
you
pitch
could-
black.
Yeah, you just feel your way along, and it's like a slightly larger ledge. You can kind of just perch on the edge of, like a sort of very shallow chair. You can feel spray from the waterfall here. It's like right below you, somewhere.
Okay.
So like the waterfall is like here.
Yeah.
Running out of map for there to be a deep shrine down here now.
But like there are always more maps. Whenever you get to the edge of a map or the edge of a module, I just get another module or another map and I just put it in there.
I think I signal by tugging on the rope, and I'll hold it.
Okay, well, we're going to start swimming along.
So I think- Yeah, do you want to go one at a time so you don't pull me in?
Okay, Fancy will come up with the...
Probably should have arranged this before, but yeah.
Whee!
So he's got a cantrip for light, has he?
Yeah.
So okay.
Wrong.
So he'll probably lose the light as he goes along, but he can reignite it once he gets to the other side. And, yeah.
Angry
So you can sort of see. So you can see the waterfall here, and you can also see like there's sort of enough ledges and handholds that you could probably climb down the waterfall without down the side of it potentially.
Like a far better idea than plunging over the waterfall, certainly.
Just kind of...
So are you all still in the water here? It's going to get very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if we want to start descending down the other bit then.
Did anyone bring a hammer or a piton or anything?
We haven't got... No, neither Fancy or Angry have got anything to hammer the rope in.
Tell you what, Paul, if you go down the waterfall, Issa will hold the rope place for anyone else who wants to come along. And with some
Oh, is Paul going first, is he? The leap of faith time, is it?
Well, there's the handholds and stuff, aren't there?
He just jumps off.
We're just like...
I wasn't sure.
Just gets
how
all
to-
ripped to shreds in this waterfall. They're like the handholds.
we're just at the top going, but the handholds.
It's
Okay.
this bloody wreck at the bottom.
No, I thought the praying was the leap of faith. That's all.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not sure how the praying is actually supposed to work. So
I regret nothing.
The praying works however you say it works, and it only works if you're really confident that it will work.
okay, then Fancy jumps over the edge.
The last person who wants to jump over the edge.
He actually jumps over the edge.
The most valuable character.
Did he jump over the edge?
No, he
No.
doesn't jump over the
It
edge.
sounded like you were joking, so I just didn't listen to you.
But he's going to follow Angry and Paul down these handholds.
Okay, so you go down the handholds. I fumble around ineffectively in roll 20 for a while. Nothing happens. Something about a map. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Bam! There's a way down. There's a hole in the side of the cave, and there's stairs, and there's a secret entrance to something.
Ooh.
The stairs are made of wooden planks that are a little rotted, and the walls are sort of slimy. Do you wish to proceed?
Poison gas slimy.
No, not poison gas slimy.
Okay.
They've done that.
Just unbelievably slippery, slimy. Yeah. This module was written by a different author, so
So this goes into a different.
module. Yeah.
So this isn't normally a part of the whole thing.
No, the hole in the oak just has the deep shrine and all the clues. There's this thing over the waterfall, and then there's just it doesn't explain what's over there. So
Oh,
I was like, obviously everyone's gonna get all obsessed with going down this waterfall, and then there'll be nothing there. So I just got a different module.
right. Let's go.
Just worried slightly about the fact that we're like our only way back appears to be this rope.
Yeah.
And maybe it might be worth guarding it. At the moment, I'm kind of feeling like Neil and Goring will just stay here and guard the rope and the grapple hook.
Right. Maybe Goring and a different person's character.
Frankie will stay there then. Frankie will stay there then.
Or else he'll just be like not playing the next module.
Yeah. Okay.
If Neil
Okay.
goes, then Frankie will stay here. He's chill here for a bit.
Cool. Right.
Is Rolf and Isilor coming, or are they staying?
They are going to come. Yeah, they're going to join you guys.
Okay. Basically, we're going to go to a different map. So,
Yeah, I got a bit.
can't find
Need
the
like a
thing.
proper transition piece.
Wait, let me check where we're going is okay.